Finding and retaining quality technicians has become an issue across the country, with an immediate need of over 30,000 positions available. The amount of new technicians going into the field is low, while technicians leaving or retiring is growing dramatically. Technician recruitment has become critical, with shops scheduling customers further into the future with available appointments. An example I'll give you is my wife recently scheduled some work, a warranty work, at a local dealership in the Cleveland area, and the appointment was for the 20th. This isn't going to work. Proper customer care requires appointments within 48 hours to retain them and meet their needs and satisfy them. Now, even if it's a warranty repair and you're scheduling beyond 48 hours, is that going to lead them to send family and friends to purchase a vehicle from you? Is it going to lead them for them to purchase their next vehicle from you? Proper customer care requires appointments within 48 hours. Lack of technician staffing also affects the parts department, as a good technician will generate around $75 in parts sales per hour sold. Many dealerships have aggressively offered sign-on bonuses for technicians, some exceeding $10,000. Let's look together at some of the obstacles that face a technician applying for a position at your dealership. If the technician has good experience, let's say they've acquired a 3-week vacation pay at their current position, why would they lose that for the privilege of working at your dealership? Let's say they normally turn 55 hours a week on flat rate, and they also risk the security of income for their families. They like time off. They like to make money. Every shift in career to a different dealership is a chance that they take that could reduce income for their families. Good technicians will be interested to see if the shop is disorganized in such areas of special tools and the parts department. They want to note the support staff is well trained and strong in customer care, recommending their suggestions. Filling technician positions is challenging enough. However, retaining them will be highly unlikely in a shop full of obstacles. It would be like running a marathon with 10-pound weights strapped around your ankles while everyone else in the race is without them. And I like in the snow areas, just one of the things that irritate techs over time. But imagine a technician constantly going out and finding 6 inches of snow on a vehicle in the winter. They have to dig it out or brush it off and getting paid flat rate. They come in at 8 o'clock and they're ready to work. And the advisors don't have any prepared repair orders, or the schedule isn't adequately done, so they always struggle for the first hour while the advisors get their ducks in a row and have work ready for them to actually begin on. Dealerships must place the proper importance on running an efficient shop that manages technician hours with the respect they deserve. They must have state-of-the-art equipment available and professionally trained support staff. You know, if you're having your technicians and you want to wash cars, and you're having your technicians wash the cars, imagine the loss that is for the tech, but also for the dealership. If a technician's going to generate $150 in parts and labor sales an hour, why would you want them not generating the maximum hours they possibly can. Why would we have them do these mundane tasks that get in the way of your technician recruitment and retention? They can't be thought of as grease monkeys anymore that like to complain about everything. One of the things I've noticed about real top performance technicians that produce large numbers of hours for their families and the dealership, these technicians often get irritated with obstacles, put more obstacles in their way. We need to support these people in manners that are uncommon, such as a technician that gets buried into a job that they want to repair properly, but it's under warranty that doesn't pay anything. So why does the technician automatically lose? You know, these technicians will have generally invested over $40,000 in their own hand tools that are on the dealership site at no cost to them. They might have an additional $30,000 they invested in their own technical training at a college, or they've got a degree that costs them $30,000. Wise dealerships will learn the value of having adequate technician staffing. They will advertise aggressively positions available and work daily on making their technicians' ability to turn hours easier. The website I always recommend for advertising available technician positions is ACT Auto Staffing at www.actautostaffing.com. I understand dealers just want to fill the technician need now, and they really don't want to look at the issues involved. These are real reasons the technicians make a decision to stay or leave. They make a decision to come to your dealership based on the reputation of it. Don't think for a second they won't ask their tool truck driver how your shop is. Don't think for a second they don't see your technicians at school and ask them what it's like to work there. How's the equipment? How's the support staff? You know, it always puzzles me, if a technician can generate $300 an hour, why in the world wouldn't we have someone paid $10 an hour to port our vehicles? Why wouldn't the parts department deliver the parts to their bay? Why wouldn't we have incredible processes and procedures that ensured and tracked available technician hours and made sure that we had all the work available for them to make a good living? Too much depends on this. Those dealers that pay attention to the real issues involved and aggressively seek to retain and attract quality technicians will have the staff they need. The dealers that don't want to look at the real issues, that want them to say, hey, our employee policy is you get a week after your first year. You give up everything for the privilege of working here. Those dealers will always struggle for technicians. Don't be that dealer. Thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you next week.